And welcome back to more Kirby Star Allies. Last time we finished up in Dreamland, and now we're expanding our search to Planet Popstar itself, starting with Friendly Field. You may be noticing something is different. I don't have an ally, I don't have an ability. When you back out to the main menu, you lose your ability and ally. But unlike most Kirby games, you actually keep your stars and your lives. It's kind of unnecessary. I actually would have been okay with being reset back to 7 lives, to be honest. No, your eyes are not deceiving you, that is Nago. That is actually Nago from Kirby's Dream Land 3. That's not all. Up and Y in this case, we have Pitch. Now, okay. And if you do a dash air attack, Choo Choo. So, Easter eggs all over the place. I am actually all for this, because again, I love Dreamland 3, to be honest. I know a lot of people don't, which is why I Let's Played it last year. But I just absolutely love this game, and I'm always happy to see references to it. Since we have no allies, let's just have an entire group of Hatters. Why not? Just having Nago in this game. Nago is always my favorite, I'm gonna be blunt. Nago is always my favorite animal buddy, which is why I'm a little sad he was always a little bit underused in Kirby's Dream Land 3 and then never came back. But that's neither here nor there. Also, I guess you can use this to cross gaps, I just learned. Did not actually know that, but cool. All the goodies. These like kind of cheeky looking enemies remind me again of Tropical Freeze. Why was I talking about— oh yeah, that's right. I was talking about Tropical Freeze last time, and I was like, wait, why was I talking about Tropical Freeze? I already forgot. Yeah, I'm really a fan of this game. I'll always defend this game. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10, but I'm getting ahead of myself because we are not even anywhere close to being done. Even though we had a credits fake out last time. Here's a really cool puzzle. We have the Bluster Cutter. Unfortunately, it's only used in this one room, but it is a variant of the cutter that actually has a vertical slice to it after you attack. Which is how you activate that fan that opens up the wall. It's a very nice, organically set up puzzle that gives you all the components and lets you figure it out. Unless you already know the puzzle solution, which is my situation. The Bluster Cutter is also really good in battle too, because it, I think these enemies are actually perfectly set up in range. Assuming you still have the cutter, you can actually open up that now. I'm actually glad they didn't put a puzzle piece there for people who ditched the power as soon as they solved that other room, and then they'd have to backtrack. But this whole section seems like it's designed to use the Bluster Cutter, so I wouldn't imagine too many people would toss it. Or at least I would hope not. But there we go, we have another hidden entrance. Now, I'm gonna be real with you, I practiced the first world. I didn't practice anything beyond then, so we might have to replay some levels to get puzzle pieces. None of them are super well hidden, to be honest. But a couple of them are, so we might miss a few. We got the big switch at least, that opens up the Dream Palace, so we have easy access to that. And you know I'm gonna be using it ASAP, now that we have Wave 2 unlocked. Here we have a new mechanic, the Friend Platform. Right up on top of this hill, if you have 4 friends, push up, and you get the Friend Circle. We saw a stone combination, or stone statue of this previously, but here's the actual Friend Circle. It's kind of like an endless runner, jump. It reminds me a little bit of the sledding sections in Kirby 64. There are a couple sections where you're like on a river and you're riding down on like a raft. I think there might be a minecart, but it's been so long since I played 64. No promises, but if I ever do another Kirby Let's Play, which is an inevitability at this point, I'm gonna be real with you, it'll probably be 64. Or Amazing Mirror. I have not decided, but one of those two. I love both games. So, I just don't love 100%ing either of those, to be honest. Both are horrible 100%. I'm gonna be real. Was that good or too early? That was a little early, but we made it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the Kirby dance looks like it's 60 frames, but the actual gameplay looks like it's 30, which is weird to me. I'm not sure why they did it that way, but at least the Kirby dance looks good. Oh goody, everyone's favorite gimmick, water levels. Dream Palace. And we completed that level. I would have liked multiple puzzle pieces per level, kind of like the chests in Squeak Squad, but oh well. So we are gonna use Dream Rod, and again, don't stop it immediately because it will slow down and make it easy for you to select it. Adeline and Ribbon from Kirby 64. They're kind of like a... they're kind of like an alternate artist, pretty much. They have a lot of similar moves as artists, but they don't actually have the exact same specifications. I didn't show off artists nearly enough, by the way. I just realized a couple moves you can do is you can make a refrigerator, which gives you health, which is obviously a callback to Kirby 64. You can actually make little cartoony versions of DDD and Meta Knight and have them attack people. In this case, Outline creates versions of enemies from Kirby 64 from her mini-boss. So kind of a similar idea, just a little bit different. Artist Kirby can also make a sculpture and mash it into somebody's head. Like literally beat someone over the head with a sculpture. So I need to get artist again, is what I'm saying, and show off some of these weird abilities. Outline is also taller than I remember. So here we have a unique mechanic. Oh, bye. We need you as well. So we need to light this on fire, but we need the Chumbrella to keep the fuse dry enough to blow up all the dynamite. Again, kind of a simple puzzle, but kind of cute. The AI can also use the Chumbrella, as you might be able to guess. You can actually have multiple Chumbrellas. I almost want to start a category called Chumbrella %, where everyone just uses Chumbrella constantly, and tries to beat the game just walking around like this. I don't think it's actually possible. You're supposed to use Umbrella to float down gently, but Chumbrella does not float down gently. So, there you have it. Underwater, I should have gotten Raccoon Kine, because Kine can actually make very short work of these water levels. You can use Umbrella underwater, which I forgot about, actually. I'm gonna be real, I forgot you could do this. I can't even get crushed here. Like, I'm actually thinking about it. I would actually like to be crushed in this level. As odd as that sounds. But again, this is a very low stakes game. Like, you can die. You can technically die, but I would put this difficulty-wise actually on par with Kirby, Kirby's Epic Yarn. But I love Kirby's Epic Yarn, so that's not like a diss or anything. 'Cause I do love Kirby's Epic Yarn. No mistake about it. It's just very, very easy. Unless you're 100%ing, then the game is a complete headache. This game isn't even bad 100%, unless you're going for everything. Again, like I said before, there's basically a soft 100% and like a serious 100%. Like, technically you get 100% by just doing the bare minimum, but you could technically do a lot more if you so desired. Okay. That's something else you could do. Adeline just used her little dragon dino buddy to freeze the water. So my Chumbrella's useless. Thanks, Adeline, for diminishing my role in solving this puzzle. But yes, freezing water, you need to remember this. Like, actually remember this for later. I feel like I missed the puzzle piece. Again, I haven't practiced World 2 and Beyond, so I might have gone straight past it, who knows. If so, we'll go back for it later. No harm done. Is that Krakow she was almost about to paint? If so, that's a little scary, having Krakow on your side. So, I would rather be top team than bottom team, just saying. Partly because I don't like underwater levels, and literally any video game ever. That's a lie. I like some water levels, but there's a lot of people who don't like underwater levels, and I'm one of those people. Kirby's Epic Yarn actually has really good water levels, partly because of the submarine and dolphin forms, just making them really easy, to be blunt. I like Plug. Let's go with Plug. Make you invincible too. Okay, so we have Chef Kawasaki, who, because of invincibility, went down extremely quickly. He can cook for us. No surprise. Here we have the... This is actually a lot harder to get than I think most people realize. Like, I've seen LPs where people get really upset by missing this puzzle piece at the very end, but because of the rainbow shimmering, it kind of blends in with the water, so I can kind of understand why people might run right past that. In any case, that is another level down. Again, I swear these goal games are 60 FPS. That's a 2. Yeah, I could feel that was off by a little bit. The timing minigame has to be 60 FPS, of course, because that's difficult to time in 30. And this should be completing the purple section, so we can actually knock this one out pretty fast. Only a few more pieces to go. 2 more levels down. Echo's Edge. We have a nice level, so we go from a beach to okay, we don't go to a beach because we have an extra level. So never mind. Okay, let's double check. We have this and the extra. Do we have another extra? I don't remember how many levels are in this world. I don't think we can do the extra mission in time. So we're just gonna call it here a short video. I like short videos. I feel like they have higher viewer retention than trying to do like a 40-minute video of an entire world. Yeah, I think we might have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we might have 4 or 5 levels left, but we'll knock them out eventually. Yeah, I think there might be another extra. I'm not sure. In any case, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Kirby Star Allies.